Seal of Scholastic Excellence. We will now hear from one of our valedictorians, Zaiden Ajani.
Good evening, Spain Park. Good evening to friends, family, teachers, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2026. It's an honor to speak to y'all on this very special day. Every one of you deserves to speak at this podium. I stand here because I achieved excellence in my academics, but I know all of you are excellent in whatever you do, whether it be sports, fashion, engineering, cooking, music, art, or even firefighting. Each of you has achieved or will achieve excellence in your very own way, and we are here today to celebrate that. I know this is going to sound really cliche, but 4 years ago, we came in as freshmen, not knowing our left from our right, immature and silly. Since then, we've grown and matured, sort of. Since then, we've made new friends. Since then, we've made many memories. We attended football games, we goofed off in the back of classrooms, we had some interesting lunch table conversations, played senior assassin, and some people, not gonna name names, some people put lead in their Chromebooks and made them explode. Sorry, Mr. Britnell. And thank goodness the Focus Act was passed in our last year of high school and not the first 3 years. I kind of liked it though. I got to know others better, have a human-to-human connection. I made a lot more friends this year than I did in the previous 3 years. I miss playing Brawl Stars with my buddies though. On a more serious note, the law has also made me realize how much time we waste on our phones. The average lifespan is 78, and most of us are 18 now. That means, if you're lucky, you have 60 springs, 60 summers, 60 falls, and 60 winters left. I know, it doesn't sound like a lot when I put it that way. Spending just 4 hours a day on your phone will cost you 10 years of your future. That's 10 springs, 10 summers, 10 falls, and 10 winters. Gone. Your time here is limited. Do not waste it. I'll tell you all a story that stuck with me the past couple of years. It starts with a farmer. One day, this farmer was walking down a path, and he found an egg, an eagle's egg. This farmer took the egg and placed it with his chickens. The baby eagle hatched and learned to imitate the chickens. He would scratch the ground for grubs and worms. He grew up thinking he was a chicken. All his life, this eagle did what the chickens did. Then one day, he saw something above him. This thing, it glided majestically and gracefully through the clouds. A mighty eagle flew over the barnyard, his shadow blocking out the sun. The other eagle looked up in awe. He asked another chicken, "What kind of animal is that? How graceful, how powerful, how free it is." "Oh, that's an eagle," the chicken responds. "He is the king of all birds, the master of the skies. But we're just chickens. Don't worry about him, because you will never be that." And that eagle lived and died a chicken, because that's what he thought he was. Every single one of you are eagles. When we were children, we dreamed of soaring, dreamed of becoming astronauts and doctors, professional athletes and race car drivers. We dreamed about changing the world. But over time, it became easy to be complacent, easy to limit ourselves. It's not our fault, though. It's the fault of society. We were taught to fear failure. We were told to dream big, but not too big. But what I'm truly afraid of, and you should be afraid of too, is waking up one day, being 30 years old, 40 years old, 50, 60, being on my deathbed, and having the realization that I allowed my dream to be pushed away. Well, that dream I had as a kid, the dreams we all had as kids, the dream of being an astronaut, that dream of owning a business, that dream of saving lives, all gone because I listened to chickens. That is what I'm afraid of. excuse me. The odds of you being alive are 1 in 400 trillion. 400 trillion. If you spent $1 million a day, it would take you 1,000 years to spend 400 trillion. That's how small those odds are. But all of you are here, despite those odds. Right here, right now. So forget what the chickens say. Find your dream, find your passion, and chase it. Chase it with all your might. You've only got one life. Don't spend it being a chicken. I'd like to thank the teachers, the administrators, and especially the parents who gave everything to see their children succeed. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Our parents have sacrificed so much for us to be here. So kiss your mom, hug your dad. They won't be around forever. I've enjoyed my time at the school with y'all, and I want to thank each and every one of you for that. Good night, Spain Park, and go Jags. At this time, I would like to welcome Shavika Kumar to the lectern.